I want a Khaled Karen and Petita mix up where it's like,
Oh my
and
God.
yes, that's what you have to do.
It's very exhausting and tiresome, but it's what you have to do.
Oh, I love her. And you know what? I think I said it already. I am so obsessed with Diane Brill. I did not realize I was going to love her as much as I do.
Trend alert, Diane Brill.
I love her. She's so good.
You know, I felt really bad for Barbecue when she got eliminated.
Oh, yeah.
This was what she was going to wear for Glitter Party.
Oh.
I feel like is she too regional? I feel like she's very like
She's doing her own thing.
she's very her
Yes.
in what she does.
And we love that for her.
But like I remember the first time I watched it, she got so many confessionals. I thought she was going to just like be in the show the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and then you see her dreams actively get destroyed in like episode 2, and it's crazy.
It is. It's very upsetting. Wait, should we get into this? Without further ado, since we're already talking about it? Or not. You need time to
Drag
die.
Race Germany. Start your Diane Brill.
I read that she's a guest in Global, too, and that makes me happy.
Oh my god. I can't wait to re-experience Global because I kind of like shut it out.
Yeah, I was looking at everything, and I'm like, how is this season real?
I don't think it was.
I don't think it is.
Has one of my favorite lip syncs from the whole show, but
Which one?
it's one of the ones Vanity does.
Phenomena?
Phenomena.
Ah, yes. That one's where she sends Gala home, right?
Yes. Which is tragic, truly, but
I can imagine. I love Galavaro.
Galavaro.
And now I know everybody.
E-
I know everyone from that season, right?
yes.
Is there anyone I'm missing?
No, I think by now, I think Miranda was the last one.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see if I can name them all off based on what I remember. So there's 12 of them, yeah? So Alyssa's representing U.S.
Base.
Pythia is representing Canada.
Base.
Galavaro is representing Mexico. They have no one from Holland or Philippines. Nope. Thailand. And they don't have anyone from España. So from Philippines is Evil Queen. From Sweden, they have Vanity. From Brazil, they have Miranda. From UK, they have Kitty Scott Claus.
Yes.
From Germany, they have Tessa.
Yes.
Oh my God, there's 4 more I'm missing.
Wow.
Hold on, I got it. I know I got it. From Italia, they have Nelania.
Yes. Yes.
From Belgium, yes?
Yes.
They did get someone from Belgium.
Yes.
They have Athena Lakis.
Yes.
I'm missing 2. Who am I missing? Oh, Down Under. Down Under, they have Queen Kong. And then... Who am I missing? Hold on. What country am I missing? There's France. So amused.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
got
what country am I
him.
missing?
You got them all.
So Miranda was the last one that I was missing.
Miranda, who's also LeBrow.
Miranda, who's a highbrow.
She's so highbrow.
She is.
Okay. Explain. I gotta explain that brain rot. That is Hotakara Hota.
Supreme, who is also deluxe.
There's certain names that I read them, and I'm like, so like Miranda's one of them where I'm like Miranda, who's also LeBrow, and I hear it in that like with the guitar in the back. I don't know what that is.
It's brain rot, is what it is.
Is that I said Hotakara Hota? Is that
Hotakara Hota? Mm-hmm. Tigre, de la tigre, de la tigre. She was an icon. I liked her. See, now my thing now is so-and-so with blah, blah, blah.
God. Hanabeshi, the irreparable damage you've done to my brain.
Completely.
Well, technically, Mama Pao.
It's Mama Pao's fault.
Mama Pao by way of Hanabeshi.
Well, I still say some things. I'll repeat them and louder and with an inflection.
Yeah,
Inflection.
Inflection. Yeah. I've done them multiple times today.
It's so good. Drag Race Philippines and España ruining me forever. And it cannot be undone. But welcome in, everybody, to That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of Drag Race in chronological order. Last time we spoke with y'all, we blasted through Drag Race Brazil Season 1. And now we are embarking on a brand new franchise for me, the only of its kind. My name is Jer, and our gay sound presented by Jesse today is...
Oh, yes. I loved that. What's the word? I need to check in my earpiece.
Researching.
Well, alternate. If I looked it up ahead of this, the alternate soundbite would have just been her saying raincoat. In Germany, she clearly knew the word for raincoat, and she was so excited to utilize it when talking about. Because there's something that kind of sounds like raincoat, but like in a funny way. It was something like ratakota or something.
Yeah. German's so interesting to me because phonetically it sounds a lot like English words.
Yeah.
Which, like, we've talked before about how interesting languages across the world are. We've hit now every single franchise of Drag Race. So we've heard so many different iterations of certain words. And I find that there are some franchises we listen to where I'm like, I recognize this composite word from a word that we use in English that we stole from that. But like, I know that English, roots wise, is like a big amalgamation of like German and Latin, right?
Yeah.
So like, there's a bunch of words that are in there.
And
like,
what's the word they use? Isn't it like Germanic?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Germanic
languages.
Mm-hmm.
Stefani Germanatic. Sorry.
She invented German. She doesn't speak German, but she can if you'd like.
Ow!
That was our gay sound, I think, last week.
Oh my god, wait, why did I not say that for Drag Race Germany?
I don't speak German, but I can if you'd like. That would have been good.
Diane Bro. Diane Bro getting called for her judging position. She said, I'll speak German, but I can if you like.
So what are her qualifications? Just drag enjoyer like Serene?
Drag enjoyer.
Fabulous woman.
Married to a German person.
Oh, of course.
I believe.
Credentials.
I think she does a lot for Germany. Like,
she increases their wage.
And they all say thank you, Diane, bro.
She gets them fair wages. Encourages unionization in the drag community.
She really galvanized the German drag scene single-handedly. She's like a mix of like Suzanne Bartsch and like Gandhi. And yeah.
This podcast is becoming, and it's so funny to me. It's like you have to keep up with the lore. You have to be keeping up with it because we're referencing the things we've already talked about so many times. Someone just commented today. They were like, "I love how much brain rot the both of you have."
It's like weird, like it's almost like absurdist, like brain rot, like.
This podcast is becoming a surrealist painting.
It's very surrealist, yeah. We're high art at this point. We're very Miranda highbrow.
We're Mademoiselle Boop walking down the runway as that eyeball. And that's what we are. So we're in Drag Race Germany, a season that you watched when it first dropped, right?
I sure did. I watched it alone in this very bedroom.
Wait, no, like with no one to discuss it with at the time?
Yeah, because like it started getting to a point where, like, I don't know, by this point in the last couple of years, like, I used to watch every season of Drag Race with like, my friends, but some of them didn't really care about all of these, like, international seasons, and, like...
Sadly, yeah.
Right. I like, the most that usually we could sway would be España and Philippines, which still, I think, are the easiest sells because they're... incredibly easy watches. I can still convince all of my friends to watch Philippines with me when I want to, and they all love it. But something like Germany and Sweden was the same way. I watched Sweden alone in this room, just vibing.
But Belgium was off the table.
Una died. Belgium, no. I said fuck that Belgium.
You saw Peaches sword dance, and then you said, that's enough
Belgium,
for me.
no. Brazil, no. Mexico, no. Out of context, that sounds awful.
Italia won. I think you saw little bits of it.
I watched
didn't
episodes
you?
and said no. Italia 2, no.
What a mistake that was.
It honestly, and I don't even remember like trying to start Mexico, which is weird because I feel like, you know what? I feel like with oh God. I feel like my reasoning was like, I can't start Mexico because I haven't watched Lolita.
Oh, that makes
So I need
sense
to watch
to me.
France, but I remember trying to watch France and not liking
See, but what's funny is like a lot of these seasons that you thought you weren't gonna like, I feel like you've ended up enjoying them quite a bit.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Because, I mean, Belgium quite enchanted me. I think it was just because, like, I had fallen for some of the bad things I had heard about it, which I think was just Rita hate, honestly.
Yeah, truly.
But Rita can be a freak any
I
day
love
of
Rita.
every week.
And Luffy was a key.
Oh my god. Bye.
I loved her.
And then, yeah, so sometimes the ones I don't even, like, watch at all, like, are still gems. But this one, I do remember trying to watch.
Did you watch all of it?
I watch all of it every week faithfully. Okay. I just thought it was interesting. I like hearing German. As you know,
yeah,
your partner, my brother, is a big German lover.
He speaks
for some
German.
reason. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but but you're married to a German lover.
Yeah.
So I think that this was an easy one.
Yeah.
Because I was already like, oh, Germany. Like, I've heard so much German in my life. He used to sing the Hunchback of Notre Dame in German.
Yeah, like, they went to Germany for a trip.
Yeah, Germany. He's a regular Diane Brill.
He said something to me last night because I was joking around about it. And he, like, rattled off some phrase in German. I was like, you probably know more German than Diane does.
Literally, he's the one in the earpiece.
Is that what it was? I knew it. I was wondering why he was gone for 2 months. Yeah. He said he had an NDA that he couldn't talk about. Suddenly it all makes sense. So watching it again, does it feel just as good watching it?
So sweet. No, yeah. It was very nice because I really fell in love with some women this first go around, and I got to see it a second time and be like, oh my God, these women. I love them.
That's how it's been with a couple of these franchises for me. You know what's funny? I thought that Holland 2 was an offensive season with lip syncs. I did not realize that Germany, after episode 2, recycles the rest of their discography. These first 2 songs, I think, are unique. I don't think they did Break My Heart anywhere else, if I'm not mistaken. That random German song in the beginning obviously wasn't done anywhere else. I think they do songs from every franchise after this. Going forward.
Yeah, and there's some interesting song choices to come, too.
Like, why are they all in English?
They just... I feel like it's a weird, like... What's the word? Like... Not localization, but, like, trying to, like, cater to...
the Western audiences?
Yes. The westernization.
Westernization? And this is the only franchise of Germany, which is, from what I was told, this is a string of seasons that Paramount owned. So there are 3 Paramount seasons. That is Drag Race Mexico, Drag Race Brazil, and Drag Race Germany. But Germany did not get renewed, where Mexico and Brazil both did. That's weird, right?
That is so weird. What did they do?
I don't know. They also filmed in the exact same Colombian set. They flew these girls across the ocean.
Which is so crazy. Like, I feel like why y'all... I'm like, y'all are being like Germans versus Austrians. Like, but you're in Colombia. Like, look to the sister to your left. Like, you're not in Kansas anymore. Like, that is just so crazy.
Isn't it? It's really bizarre.
Like... I would be gagged because like maybe the non-Germans or like the people who weren't living in Germany at the time were like, okay, sure, I gotta travel, but they're like, okay, we're going to fly you to Colombia. Like, what? And then people who like probably live in like high entertainment areas in Germany where there probably are filming, they're probably like, oh, they're gonna film it there, like at this soundstage, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna fly you out. They're like, excuse me.
And I love that they redecorate it to try and be like, look, it's in Germany. We put up the Deutsch colors. Look, it's Brazil. We put up one singular Brazilian flag. Look, it's Mexico. We put up some alebrije.
Please. It's really like the crew strikes, and then while they're striking, the the PAs are Googling like German like motifs, like German culture decor, like in Google Images.
And the winner of this season is going to get the very typical Crown Scepter and ABH cosmetics, as well as €100,000. I feel like that's a lot.
How's the euro doing nowadays? Well, how was it doing back then?
You know what? This is the one that I didn't do conversion on because I feel like the euro has always been stronger.
Oh, €1 equals $1.18.
Okay, so
US.
this is the best conversion because they only it was about 30,000 USD of the reais for Brazil, and I think it was only about 33K of pesos. It was a random number of pesos.
So that is, it's 117,000 US dollars.
That's really
the prize
good.
money.
And they're getting like €1,000 every single mini challenge win too.
I wonder also like how much, like what the tax sitch is there. Like, is it? That's so interesting.
For Germany.
Yeah.
Because theoretically, I mean, even though it was filmed somewhere else, they would get the prizes when they landed on their home country. So like maybe taxation is higher for game shows.
Also,
that's why
yeah,
they're getting
how
more.
does that work? Is it where's the prize issued?
Well, that is true. I mean, I guess it would be back in their home country, even though it was filmed in another location.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Unless that's like the WoW location is like the UN or something. It's like neutral territory, like maritime laws or something.
They're at sea. They just stay positioned at sea at all times.
They have their WoW site at the Colombian site, but it's like in the ocean, like a bunker, like an underwater bunker.
It's an underwater. Yeah, like what we're filming out of.
We're filming in right now. Okay, I'm locking in. Episode 1 is called Willkommen in Deutschland, which, again, like, even Willkommen, I mean, that sounds so like our welcome. A lot of these words are like, I know that. I can tell what that word is. Their logo is really cute, too. I love that it's this rainbow. I specifically screen grabbed this because it was so cute.
Yes, very queer.
I live. And the very first in the workroom is Yvonne Nightstand. What a fun name.
What a fabulous little weirdo. I love her. I love her name. I love her vibe. She cracks me up. I love that none of the entrance looks are
they're not on there.
wiki.
Do you need them?
I'm going to pull up WoW Presents, the app, and hope it doesn't crash.
Because, I mean, I got them. She describes herself as a childless MILF.
Yes.
I live.
Which she is very true to that. Because she does have, like, kind of, like, auntie, mommy energy. But, like, she is also, like, a young child twink. Like, she's hilarious, though. She's very memey. And, like...
They're going to meme your ass to death.
But still in a way where she still is very, like... elevated in her own way. Like she's not like Mimi and like very like low budge drag. Like she still has like her own like sort of fantasy and glamour, but it's very much her own POV as well.
I live for this workroom entrance too, the latex and the florals. It's very cute. It's very housewife but fetishy. It's good.
She's like a weird like pseudo retro like kind of like on drugs. Like
so many drugs. And then next in the room is Victoria Shakespeare's with an S at the end. Okay, we talked about this before and you disagreed with me. Tell me that's not European Venus.
I can't.
That is European Venus. Venus, who is also Deluxe.
Deluxe, literally.
Victoria,
how
who is
am I-
also Shakespeare's. Like, she looks so much like her. She's got her mouth. But then out of drag, she looks like Janie Jacquet.
Not Janie Jacquet. She's giving me in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, God. What's her name? The girl who gets... I don't want to say what I know her from because I feel like that is a crazy reference.
The Eagle.
I was going to say she's kind of giving me like a younger Terry Hatcher.
Another
I was
housewife.
going to say, no, the diva who gets her hair burnt off in Spy Kids.
Oh my God. Oh,
I was like,
no.
I know that she's a significant actress, but I only know her as the
only know her
diva who
from
gets her hair burnt off in Spy Kids.
Period. She is Brazilian, but from Switzerland.
She's Brazilian.
Brazilian.
She's Brazilian butt. She's Brazilian booty butt from Switzerland.
I think there's actually a couple Brazilian queens, which is fascinating.
Wait, Switzerland. I was like,
She's from Switzerland.
I
Yeah.
was like, it's like a Fontana variant.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
She's like a parent trap Fontana. They like shipped the Brazilians off to different European countries.
And they ended up on a completely different Drag Race franchise.
Yes.
She runs a beauty salon with her mother, and drag is a side gig for her. And I think what's interesting to me is like already we're only on queen number 2, and I know more about just these 2 girls that have walked in the room than I do of the whole of Drag Race Brazil, which we just talked about. Like, I still don't know who any of those queens are.
Shade, Drag Race Brazil, shade.
I mean, we blasted through it. We just like boom through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was crazy. We really did that in 2 episodes.
2.
I love those women though.
They were fierce. I just don't know anything about them.
I don't know what happened. And then I said, "What was that?"
Next in is Lele Cocoon, who describes herself as a manifold monarch from Frankfurt, and she turns trash into gold. Girl, she's giving me like Sami Landry.
The
like a future
entrance look
version.
is crazy because I feel like how do I say this? I mean, maybe like here and there, but so far, a lot of what she immediately gives after this is such like a day and night to this entrance
Completely.
look, where she was almost like Willow pilling us, you know?
Completely. She was trolling hard with her entrance.
But I loved the big busted care and realness.
She's like shaking her boobies the whole time, right? She doesn't let them
she,
stop.
She loves those little silly titties.
I live. Her drag is so fun. She says she turns trash into gold, and she and Yvonne immediately click with each other.
Yes.
They're like, oh, I see you, you see me, we see each other.
Sisters for life.
I love. And then next in the room is the only Naomi, looking so fierce, so sickening. I loved her in UK versus the World.
I was about to say, now this is a woman
This is
that you
the
know.
woman. I love this woman.
Familiar with this woman, recently met this woman.
Yeah.
In virtually, not in
And
real life.
obsessed.
But yeah, it's funny because I sort of am like, I want to say focusing on her more now, but I am more tuned into her.
Yeah.
Because I actually am like, wait, I just saw you again. I feel like I know you more now. So it's funny to get this little extra vignette into her. But God, she's so tall.
She's so tall. I'm obsessed with her. Next in is Barbie Q, spinning that, like, what was that? A matraca? Is that what that was?
It was giving Matraka, was it not?
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
She looks very fun. She describes herself as confused. And honestly, her legs, those might be some of the nicest legs I've... Oh, you have the photos up now, right?
Well, I'm
You got
actually
it?
I'm
You got the
watching
wow app.
I'm watching just the whole episode.
Okay, period. You got it up.
because the looks are not available.
They're not available. She's got some of the nicest legs I have ever seen in my life from a drag queen.
She's a gorgeous little woman.
Yeah.
She's got such like a like petite feminine little body. She feels very like Drag Race ready
Yeah.
in her presentation and like how she speaks and everything. I feel like she was very like ready for this.
Ready for TV. They ask about her look, and she says she's inspired by a folklore dance called Maranata, which she didn't really talk too much about. But again, I love that we're learning things about them. What I like about her, she talks like she's narrating an audiobook. She says everything at this tone, and she's always smiling. And you can kind of hear like the spit crackling in the corners of her mouth, like those audiobook readers, where they're like, they're describing something very emphatically. And they want to tell you all about the passion they have for this important thing.
That's what freaked me out about streaming sometimes, is I would hear my voice when I got too close to the mic, and it was a little too intimate, and I was like, ah!
The jump scare, the Brenda jump scare.
But she really is. She is the earnest diva. She sits in that interview chair, and she's like, and it means so much to me to share this with you and with my culture and with my people. And I hope that it inspires somebody.
I love it so much.
It's like, there's like a, the like neutral, evil, whatever chart.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, I don't know where they are, but it's like, I feel like Khaled Karen is chaotic good with the way that she talks. And I feel like they're like neutral good.
Yo,
or like
totally.
lawful neutral.
Complete lawful good.
Yeah.
Here. Oh my God. We talked about this before so many times. I would love for some diva to just come on to Drag Race proper and with that same voice be like, I am representing Barstow, and I am so happy that I finally get to showcase all the gas stations in Barstow. Oh, okay. That's what my look is based on.
I can't remember who. Oh, I was just saying it was Varushka.
Yeah.
She talks like a YouTuber.
She does.
She talks like fucking Joey Graceffa to the confessionals. And I feel like Barbie is very much, yes, it's audiobook, but it's also a little like documentary expose.
David Attenborough.
Oh my gosh, yes. But it's very like, it's like behind the Barbie, and it's like her in her home, and she's like, and this is why drag means so much to me, and why I'm so passionate about sharing it. Like just the way she talks. But I love it.
Obsessed.
But I love it.
I am too. She's the Porkchop of the season. I was not clocking her from episode 1 that she was gonna go home that early.
No, not at all. It kind of breaks my heart. She's a sad Porkchop.
She is. She seemed like a mid out to me.
A drag.
like she didn't seem to me like an end gamer. She seemed like someone like like how Ivy had a lot of confessionals in season 5 and she was like kind of mid and out. Like that's kind of where I thought Barbie would go, because she was dominating so much of those confessionals because she's got so much passion about what she talks about.
Yeah.
That it was like, okay, they're featuring a lot. She's gonna go quite a bit. I don't think she's gonna win because the judges already seem pretty locked in on Metamorkid, and they seem pretty locked in on Pandora. So I don't think that she's going to go to the end, but she's got a mid-out vibe to me.
She's got something ahead of her.
Yeah. And we'll get to it. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but her elimination is heartbreaking. Mm-hmm. It hurts me. Next in the room is Nikita Vegas, who is only 38 years old, but why does she look like she's in her 40s?
Listen, wee woo diva alert. I love it. I feel like she's just embraced that, like, well.
Period. Next page.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just embraced that, like, I am the bitter little diva in the bar, like in the corner. That's like, well, when I started out drag, and all the boys were looking at me like that, and I made those kinds of tips, and like I love her, but also no, she is like diva and mother, and she is hilarious to me. I love her neon hair out of drag.
Oh, she's fabulous out of drag.
She is fabulous out of drag, and in drag, she's pumped. She is like...
She's pickled.
She's a touch of old school.
Yeah.
She's a touch of new school.
She made this sound when she talks about Lele's breastplate. She goes, ooh. I died.
She just like... She is like... She's like a Lova La Diva.
Completely.
She is like... But... Very much she is that girl where it's like you're not old, but you're acting like you're like a 50-year-old like haggard diva in the corner, and I love that.
I do too.
She stepped into that role, but then also she dresses like
like an aging mother who just swapped with her 18-year-old daughter.
An auntie having her first like weekend without the kids. in
Oh.
Vegas,
Mhm.
like the holographic oversized T-shirt
Totally.
with her name. But I love it.
I do too.
It's one of those things where it's like when I first started watching Drag Race,
Uh-huh.
I discounted divas like this so much.
Mhm.
I feel like you have to watch so much Drag Race to really understand and also actually see drag in real life.
Totally.
And be a IRL patron of drag to realize that these sisters are the backbone.
They're the ones holding it together.
They're the grout holding together the bricks.
These
you
are
know.
These are the real Varushkas. These are the real
And we all
ones.
say thank you, Nikita.
But girl, Southwest America's really been getting a lot of shout outs lately. We had Arizona Brandy, now Nikita Vegas. Like, what is going on
What
with
is
this
that?
region?
Is she too regional?
Is she too regional?
Okay, but she is someone where like Arizona as a first name still sort of baffles
It
me.
is. Yeah, it's baffling.
The last name Vegas for this woman makes complete sense.
She's got the vibe of someone who chews on cigarettes.
Yes, and I also love I don't know if she's been to chewing on cigarettes. I don't know if she's been to Vegas, but I love the like pining for Vegas aesthetic of someone who maybe is far from or never been to Vegas. Because when you go there, oh girl. Well, especially now. Oh girl.
Especially now.
But
Especially.
I love that. It's like the fantasy of Vegas.
She saw CSI one time and said, that has got to be my persona. You know what? She is giving that. Next in the room is Tessa Testicle, which she's still in her twink era. And I've got to say, from a personal place here, I have seen so much of this woman's pole and hole that it is so difficult for me to look at her with fresh eyes. Like, this is a young drag queen who has not started her OnlyFans journey. At least I don't think she has. She has not started her Dorito body journey.
Wait, you've seen her dick? Her duty dick?
Yep. I've seen a lot of stuff.
Her doo-doo Marie Holiday dick? That's
Her
crazy
Dudu
to me.
Bertolini
Not the
holiday.
Dudu Bertolini. I didn't know that she only fanned.
She does.
I thought she just thirst trapped on Instagram.
Nope. I saw an entire video of her getting her booty butt blown out by someone a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my goodness.
Her and Pixie. I've seen a
Polite?
not polite. Pixie. No, Pixie polite. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Pixie polite. Steve, cut that. Steve, cut it. Steve, go back and edit that out, please.
Oh no. Not Pixie Polite. Oh no. Another one bites the dust.
Ooh. It's a couple of the girlies. But yeah, Tessa I've seen a lot.
Wait, who the fuck is Pixie?
Pixie, the noir girl from Mexico.
Oh. Wait, we haven't watched her yet, right?
We did. You literally said that you did not want to get into the clownery and you didn't want to see it.
Wait.
She was dating Galavado and Gala broke up with her for another man. But Pixie's
Oh,
low-key
that
like
black and white.
the black
Pixie Dixie.
Pixie Dixie. Mhm.
God, okay, it's all coming back to me. I'm so sorry.
You're
Oh my
fine.
God.
It's okay. There's been a lot of drag race in between then and now.
Pixie.
I mean, at this point, it's sort of like I fill in the blanks that you forget, and you fill in my blanks. That's how much drag race we've That's how much we've consumed.
I just wrote corn.
I don't remember eating corn. She does this fart gag on arrival, Tessa, and Naomi says that Tessa immediately says that she looks different than she does on Instagram.
Spicy.
I know. That happened to Aja. This doesn't happen too often, where the girls get clocked for their mug being different than it is on the socials.
But they're like, hey, you Facetune diva. What's it giving?
I would love for someone to walk in like that. Like they do their thing and then someone goes, hey, you Facetune diva.
That would be crazy.
That would be so awful. But I would kind of die. I have only watched a little bit of Global, but you have. So you're probably a little more tuned in with Tessa this time.
Funny enough, what clued me in more is I watched Slaycation with her.
Oh,
which you still haven't watched, have you?
I've seen bits and pieces.
I watched that second season twice somehow.
And it was that good?
No, well, I watched it the first time and then I came home and then they were watching it again. I was like, well, damn.
Okay.
I guess they enjoyed it. So I was like, okay. And then we watched the first season.
I mean, you have Fierce and Xana on a season. Like, how is that not gold?
Yeah, it was funny. It was a fun watch. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Tessa and her testicle.
I have.
Do you know why she has that name?
No.
She had a testicular torsion.
Oh.
She almost lost her testy.
Oh. Well, glad she still has it.
I don't know where I found out that fun fact. I feel like it was like a Drag Race fun fact on Instagram or something that I saw back
Makes
in the
sense
day.
to me. Next in the room is Metamorchid. Her name is a composite of Metamorphosis, Orchid, and Club Kid. She is cool.
She just is like, oh, you're going to be in the finale.
Yeah, she's got that energy.
She's
just got
like,
winner.
Oh, God, she's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. Like, she reminds me of a lot of people, not in that their drag is the same, but I feel like she has like, she is the best of a lot of queens that are like younger, but really appreciate that sort of like retro POV.
Like Matraka.
Well, oh, that's a good example. I was trying to remember her name from, Santana's Sex Machine.
I do love Santana's Sex Machine.
It even kind of gives me like some of the stuff that Santana did, where it's like appreciation and execution of an era that like they weren't there to like be a part of, but like fusing that with like modern / futuristic, because it's like it's a flashback to the future, because it's Club Kid, it's 80s, it's like a little Mugler, but then it's also like futuristic, like
Patina Polaroid. It's analog and digital.
It's digital.
Can I say, when she walked in, I'm like, oh, here's the winner. We're going to get a really boring edit of like, only she's going to slay. The judges are only going to live for her. They're going to hate everybody else because like she clearly is the winner. And then Pandora won the first challenge and I'm like, oh, so it's not Metamorchid. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? Because I knew that the Paramount seasons, the winner of the first challenge wins the finale.
Wait, for all 3 seasons?
Mm-hmm. Mexico had Christian win episode 1. She won the whole thing. And then Pandora here. And then Organza won the first official challenge. They blended episode 1 and 2 into a win. And they gave it to Organza and she won the whole thing.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so here's my thing. Van was talking about this on an interview recently. And I happened to see a clip of it. So, like, people say, oh, well, they just rigged it for you to win. And she was like, imagine that they thought about me and they picked me to win the whole thing and they just constructed the whole season for me to win. Like, that's fierce. That's sickening. Yeah. But then I think about the logistics of it. And I'm like, I mean, it's so strange to me that this just happened 3 times in a row with every Paramount season. Mm-hmm. Winner of episode 1 is the winner of the whole thing. And I feel like there were times where Christian dodged the bottom. There were times where Organza dodged the bottom. So it's like, were they hand selected? Because that happened in Top Model. Those girlies were picked like with the top 5 in mind, and then everyone else just kind of fell off until they got to their top 5. So like, it is kind of fierce if indeed they pick a couple girls for the Paramount seasons and they're like, we want to crown one of these 3, pick one, and then they like construct the whole season around them. Like, that is kind of sickening.
I mean, stranger things have happened.
True.
Andy's sweater was hand selected by her, by the people in that room, from a pile of stuff. So, you know, stranger things have happened.
Ooh, you're so right. Next in the room is Lorelei Rivers with the most silent entrance possible.
Ooh la la la.
Silent.
La, la, la.
She is from Dusseldorf, which I believe is where Augustus Gloop is from.
Come on, knowledge. Come
Fake
on,
character.
Come on, trivia night.
I'm almost positive Augustus Gloop is from Dusseldorf. the pride of Western Germany, an example for the whole world. Sorry, I'll go on an autistic rant on that one.
She was giving season 5 promo.
She wasn't she? She's beautiful. I'm obsessed with the way she does her eyebrows. That lightning bolt shape. It's so cool.
Well, it's sort of like it kind of reminds me of the OG Bosco brow.
Yeah.
Which she said hers itself is pulled from like anime and like animated villains. And it's very graphic, and like I feel like hers it's almost like lightning bolty, but it is also very like illustrative. So I don't know if she got it from like a character or just like she just started doing it. Just those are her dusty dots, but
I love it.
I love a little signature. I love a fun little thing like that. And yeah, she is very pretty.
She's beautiful. Her makeup is so fascinating to me, though, because she barely contours. She doesn't really need to. She barely contours. And then also her eyes, she doesn't do that severe black line to block out the color that most girls do on the lower and the upper lid. She like almost does no lines or wings. She just does the makeup. And that's cool. Not a lot of girls do that.
She just is like, I'm pretty. I'm just going to put makeup on my face.
It gives her a soft look. Next in the room is Pandora Knox holding an entire Keyblade.
A whole ass Keyblade.
For what reason, don't know, but she's cool.
The Keyblade killed me. With the like matching armor. She has like a very specific face.
Yeah.
I can't like describe. It's honestly not like anything because like that eye shape and like what it's trying to achieve, like I just haven't really seen it in like a lot of other queens. Like obviously there's like the Trixies and like the Hungries, whatever, who like have that like crazy eye makeup. But like Pandora's is almost sort of doing that, like the eye illusion. The closest thing it reminds me of is Dahlia Black, what she used to do, but like not even close, because this is like such a huge like eye, and the lashes are so huge. It's also sort of like, it is like a doll eye, like
it is
like a Bratz eye or something, but
Power Top Bratzy.
It's Power Top Bratzy, esoteric. But then like the rest of the face is just like glam mug.
Yeah.
It's so fascinating.
She's fabulous to me. She describes herself as dancer, choreographer, contortionist, drag artist, makeup artist, DJing. In summary, a superwoman. I think she's doing a little too much. But I love it.
She her woman, her.
She.
Well, literally everyone when she comes in, because they're all like, "Oh, there's a woman competing with us," and I feel like they keep like referencing it, and they keep like also a lot of like strange like sexual like innuendos and like conversations that happen around her.
They're very parasocial about her sexuality and about her gender identity in a way that nobody was with Clover, in a way that nobody was with Veronica. Vivacious. Veruca Salt, in the way that they were not with those other two girls.
Yeah, but they're very flirty with her, which I mean, you know, if she approves it and like accepts it, like good for her. Care. But it's just funny, like from the outside, like the way they like talk to her and like make jokes about her, like being like a woman and like, or like a straight woman, or well, she's not a straight woman, but they like they talk about her like she's a straight woman, which is also kind of funny. In
the next episode, specifically, Naomi says, "Oh, if there's an acting challenge, don't you think you have an unfair advantage since you faked all your orgasms?"
Crazy thing to say.
Crazy thing. She sort of just smiled and was like, "Well, nobody's faked with me," and I'm like, "That's a way to yes and." You better yes and.
T. She is a diva, but yeah, it's a funny dynamic with her and them, and the way they like, talk about her.
Last thing, she looks like Norvina out of drag.
Stop.
She fully looks like Norvina.
Hey, queens. Hello, queens. It's
Bonjour, reinas. Next in is Kelly Hilton, another Kelly. And she says she's 26 forever and ever, but she's really 41. She is from Sao Paulo, Brazil as well. Two Brazilian queens.
Two Brazil girls.
Two Brazilian German queens in here. That's cool.
I love the sort of melting pot of it all but I feel like a lot of the European drag races are so great at that. Whereas like US drag race can barely cast outside of like 3 states, you know? Like it's like we're lucky to even ever get like a Puerto Rican or anything anymore.
Right.
Like it's usually like 6 Kansas girls.
We
like,
just got the Florida season. Before that,
Yeah.
there was a Connecticut season.
they like pick a state to like hyperfixate on. But I feel like with a lot of these like European seasons that we've seen so far watching, there's queens everywhere, and there's like transplant queens and like
sorry.
so
So sorry.
there's like queens who like are just transplants, queens who are refugees, and like have all different reasons for representing where they're representing and being where they are. And I just think it's very cool, and I feel like it's something we only see with these international seasons, and I love that.
Yeah, it makes me happy. I really, really, really like it. And that is our cast roster. We then meet our host, Barbie Breakout, who you said looks like Barbara Jean in drag, but to me, she looks like Jackie Tyler from Doctor Who meets Spanky Jackson.
Stop. Wait, who is that?
That's Barbie.
I thought that was Jackie Tyler, and I was like, damn, she really does
Looks
look
like Jackie
her.
Tyler. She's asking about the doctor. Are you talking to that doctor again?
I really just see, I think of Barbara Jean.
You see Barbara Jean?
I think just because she's such a sturdy woman, you know? She's such a big bone diva.
She is, and I love her. And her boyfriend, Johnny, is so cute. I love it.
I love that they're like a little like hosting couple.
Yeah.
It's like
cute.
if the Javis were hosts.
Oh, could you imagine?
Which one would be the drag queen? Little Javi?
Big Javi. Big Javi's a queen, if I've ever seen one.
Oh my god.
Although, I don't know. He's too pretty to get himself in drag. It would probably be Little Javi. Actually, now that I think about
Or
it.
they both get dragged like the Boulets.
Oh my god. Well, they can't anymore. They're divorced.
I forgot. I just heard.
Just heard the news. Barbie says in her video message that the competition is about hard and soft skills. And Kelly, without missing a beat, says, "Oop, bye, Naomi." I died. This cast is so full of energy and life.
And already kikiing. And it's
love.
like, no shade to Brazil, but if there was footage of that, they didn't utilize it.
No.
Which is like, okay, they're all filmed the same place. Were they all edited by the same people?
I bet they were edited in their home country. I think sometimes when it comes to filming, sometimes it's just cheaper and easier to get visas to certain countries. Like, I imagine Colombia is really easy to get a visa for because they did global there too, from my understanding. And they did something else there, you mentioned. So, like, that might just be a really easy and cheap place to film. And then when it goes back to their home country, that's when all the magic happens with the editing.
Yeah, because like that is the difference. Is they're all filmed in the same place, but they definitely do feel like different products. I feel like the Germany editing is pretty good.
It's the best of the Paramount season so far.
It feels the most true to Drag Race editing, I would say. It's the most what I'm used to.
Yeah.
In the sense that I think the other two were more like old Drag Race editing of like, we have to get a drawn out reaction from like 2 people to this one thing. And it's very like, it's more like old reality TV editing. Was Germany the one where they were concerned about like how it was going to be because it's like trash TV, usually like reality TV in their country? Am I mixing this up?
Oh, you were talking about this with Italia. I think. I remember this from Italia 1, you bringing this up.
Oh, maybe. So maybe I'm thinking of that. Because there's also like the interesting dynamics of like what reality TV is like in each country. And that does influence how the product, I think, is edited.
Yeah.
For better or for worse. But I don't really know what the vibe is there, but this feels the most like a true Drag Race package, and I think how it's presented and like what they choose to show.
Yeah. Well, and for me, Drag Race is an amalgamation of television. Amalgamation?
Amalgamation.
It's an amalgamation of television. It's an amalgamation of competition, but it's also personality. And I feel like what I love about Drag Race are that heart and soul, the squishy bits underneath the facade of it all. Some of my favorite moments are those moments where Fame is sitting down with Katya and talking about their addiction. Or Lady Kero having that really beautiful conversation about her past. And then Christian being like, wait, I think I know what this is about. The same thing happened to me. What happens in the next episode with Metamorkid and with Pandora. Like these moments where they're just like, they're there with each other in the trenches of these horrible things that are coming out, or these like parts of their life that make them human. Because so often with drag queens, we only see the pretty facade, the glitter, the makeup, the hair.
Yeah.
We don't see the artist that's underneath it. And that's what I love about Drag Race, is seeing who the artist is that inspired the drag. Where did all that come from? Even back to the old seasons where like some of the professionalism that went into Alyssa's drag, how that informed how she does things now.
Yeah.
The way that Jinx was raised in these little bars that taught her how to be vaudevillian. And so that translates to her drag character. Like, that's what I love about Drag Race. And I think this season, more than the other Paramount ones, is really giving us an idea of who they are and why their drag characters exist because of who they are.
Period.
And I like that.
You ate that.
Barbie says that through misty eyes, because she's definitely getting very emotional, she says that they're going to be looking for drag, assertiveness, sophistication, authenticity, and glamour. So a couple more buzzwords than the other ones do. And she introduces Johnny Jovanik, her boyfriend, and they talk about the first mini that's going to be a fairy tale photo shoot. So they have to change clothes, which was very funny, and go in and do this fairy tale photo shoot on a Lazy Susan, where they like spun around.
We'll meet her in a couple years.
We will. I know about her name. What do you think about this photo shoot?
It was. Oh, and also, the judge is already there.
Oh, yes. The woman.
They fully have her there for the mini, which would terrify me.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine it's your first day and there's a celebrity judge on top of the regular judges watching you do this stupid little mini.
Cardi B was there. Like, imagine.
Stop. Doing a photo shoot in front of Cardi B is crazy.
And then she's just narrating everything.
This one, I mean, the one is closest to is the season 4 photo shoot because they're on the spinning.
Oh, uh-huh.
The little spinning, like,
the McQueen one,
stable.
right?
Yeah. Where they're getting sprayed down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, it really is like almost like a Mad Libs of Drag Race photo shoots because they're on a spinning thing. It's snowing, so there's an element. But then they also have to be like a princess or like a fairy tale character.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. I really liked it. There were some good photos. I enjoyed Pandora immediately, like doing all that body yaddy yaddy and bending backwards on it.
Right? Her makeup
sick.
really suited the ballerina. She looked like a black swan or something with those crazy like, because she has like such an exaggerated wing. It looked cool. She's very much like a dancerly drag queen in a more punk way.
I enjoyed their reaction to the Lazy Susan moving. They all freaked out equally the exact same way. Like, are you telling me that you walked up to a circular platform in the middle of a soundstage and looked at it and thought for 1 second, that's probably not going to move?
You see that swivel? Yeah, I'm like, does it not feel different when you stand on it? Like, is there not like a weird little like doop?
Yeah, does it not wiggle or anything?
Maybe the snow distracted them. It disoriented them.
Maybe they blindfolded them onto set. And they were like, don't look at all. It's sort of like in the Brazil photo shoot where they dropped the water on them. Like, did you not see the dangling bucket of water?
Right? Literally.
Like you're in a soundstage with only that.
You're like, what is that up there? Just a light that's not working? Like,
you ever seen Carrie?
Fisher?
The horror movie.
I saw when she killed everybody.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
and then I saw when her hand comes out at the end. Also spoilers. Oh, and plug it up. Plug it up. That's my knowledge of Carrie.
Okay, they hide the bucket like between two rafters and like a
yeah.
sound light. So maybe it was like that. Maybe it was really well hidden. And to your point, maybe the snow did cover the Lazy Susan really well. Maybe it didn't brush off until after it moved.
There could be a dead body under there.
Have I ever told you about the time that I found a dead body? I thought it was very funny, this whole thing. It was super manic. And Pandora is called as the winner of the mini. And there's no official maxi. They're just going to do a runway. What'd you think about that?
I mean, it feels very old school.
Totally.
Old school is the new school, the only school. I'm not mad about it just because, like, I do always, like, part of me sees the first episode as being very, like, runway heavy. But I would have liked if there's a little more, like, structure to it. If it had been even, like, a 2-look, like, hometown, who are you, like we always talk about or something. But it felt a little just, like, fairy tale and then, okay, runway time.
Yeah.
Like,
Your best drag.
yeah. Whereas, like, yeah, I would have loved, especially because we have, like, Brazil. We have Metamorph is Austria, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Like, I think it would be cool to see hometown look. Because I don't know if they do it later. I don't believe they do.
I don't remember seeing that on the wiki.
I don't think that ever happens.
Hometown would have been nice.
And also, like, I think there's so much culture in Germany that fascinates me. So
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen a little bit of, like, because there's Nikita's Berlin. Like, there's some interesting places too.
Yeah.
So I would have loved to have seen that as a first runway. I mean, Best Drag is great. And I think it definitely, like, got it poppin'.
Barbie's from Bolivia, yeah? Or am I making this up?
Yes. Which, you know, she did it in a smart way. 'Cause
Totally.
she did a tie-in, which I think was, like, the way to do it for this first
Yeah.
episode.
I would have loved a duo. Signature drag and hometown. That would have been cool.
Yes, period.
And then we meet the one and only diva drag queen woman, Diane Brill, who is giving ultimate womanity. I sent this photo to you. She works me out. She's so beautiful and sickening.
That huge hair,
I
RuPaul
love
is
it.
shaking.
Do you think that's a wig? Or do you think that's hers and they just teased it?
That's her real hair. She does not wear wigs.
You're so right. And she's got that big hair every single week. I love it.
She just is diva.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she wakes up at 4 a.m.
Totally.
and is in glam until noon.
And she drenches herself in perfume. She's like one of those women that has perfume blindness. She goes spritz, 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 spritz. One more in the hair, and then a couple in the back, and then a few more on the front. Put the dress on, couple of there.
Well, and she gives me, like, Kathy Hilton, Paris Hilton's mom, who, like, I feel like she's very like, oh, like, I'm doing an IV drip. Or like, oh, I'm so into bee pollen right now. Like, you have no idea what it does for your system. I'm obsessed with bee pollen right now. Like, that kind of vibe, you know?
Dead. She's so fun. Okay, so for signature drag, first out is Metamorkid, inspired by a Venus flytrap and Mugler. So cool. And again, I thought, oh, this bitch is going to win the whole season. Like, this is going to be the most, I don't want to say boring, but like, this is going to be the most boring season
Predictable.
because predictable. Because it's like, well, Metamorkid's clearly winning. Like, there's nobody else that's going to beat her. I mean, it's just going to be a lot of them living, which, like, fierce, she's sickening, but like, I already know what's going to happen. I was gagged that she did not win.
It's such a gorgeous look.
Yeah.
I love the way the Venus flytrap is interpreted. She's so polished.
Yeah.
It's crazy. She knows her aesthetic and her drag so well. Yeah, love this look.
I love the sharpness of those teeth. It's all very smart. And the color choice she picked is great. Black and yellow is always a really good idea. Next up is Lorelei Rivers. She says she's a theater queen, so she has the tragedy and comedy masks. Very smart branding. I don't know if I like the pants for this look, but I mean, if you were to cut it at the waist up, I like it. I think what she needed, you know, those little like Shakespearean shorts, the puffy shorts.
Oh my
Susie did one
gosh.
for a look, her purple one.
Yes.
I think it needed that. It needed to have those puffy shorts,
That'd be gorge.
and I think that would have tied it together a little better for me.
I I like the idea of the tragedy and comedy masks.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, and I feel like it's like a fun thing. And I feel like we don't see those a lot, surprisingly, on Drag Race. Like,
Right?
that's very like, what's the word? Like, that's pretty like straightforward, like kind of on the nose branding for like theater. And I feel like we don't see it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They're using it Untucked to convey their feelings for their branding. She was like, use a mask to tell us how you feel. So I'm going to get mileage out of this.
I paid for these. We're going to use them.
But I agree. I don't like the pants.
Yeah, that's not doing it for me. Next up is Pandora Knox. She says that her look is indefinable. It's hard, dominant, and dark. I really love the neon colors. I love that graphic eye. I think the hair is cool. It is giving me like a Pokemon somehow.
It's giving me Pokemon. It's giving me Splatoon stripper.
Ooh. So it's Splatoon stripper.
Splatoon if Splatoon was a rated M game.
Oh my god. So a Splatoon hooker.
So now it's Splatoon hooker. It's Splatoon GTA.
Very that. Very, very, very that. Do you think this is winning look of the night? I don't.
I think my personality is winning. Robbie Turner
I think I have a
mentioned.
great personality.
I think it was cool, and I think she's cool, and I think they wanted to acknowledge her.
Sure. And I love that. Next page, we have Yvonne Nightstand, who wanted to show that she is playful and makes her own looks. In her direct words, she said she's supposed to look like the illegitimate child of Alice and White Rabbit, which is an insane decision because Alice is a child.
Coco Montrese.
Some ideas should remain in our brains.
You said keep that one to yourself, beloved.
Yeah, that one could have stayed up there.
You said I'm not sure about this one.
No, I
personally."
do like the look though. This is a sick look.
It's very. Maybe it's on my mind because I mentioned her earlier too before the pod. Gwen Stefani, what you waiting for?
Oh, very
Because
that.
it's the Harajuku girl
Yeah.
aesthetic in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Like, it is very that to me. What you waiting? What you waiting?
What you waiting for? You're just a minute female. You're just a super hot pop star. Okay, I wonder why. Why has none of her music ever been on Drag Race? Not even No Doubt.
Oh my god! Could you imagine a Don't Speak lip sync?
Could you imagine Rich Girl?
Ah.
Like, Gwen's got some bangers. But you know what? I don't think Gwen's a gay icon. I think Gwen is someone who makes camp
Like
music.
Stevie Nicks.
Yes. Just like Stevie Nicks. Gwen is someone who makes camp music for straight people. She doesn't think about gay people when she's making music. Because her music is not queer at all. Even though she's got bangers. You know what I mean?
You're so brave for saying that.
Like,
But
where...
honestly, you're real for that because also she's in that. She's looking that
in
red pill.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But also, like, what gay person have you ever met that's like, yes, Gwen, work? Like, have you ever met one? I've never met a Gwen gay.
This is actually sending me because I mean they're not listening to the pod. It's fine.
You don't know?
My boss, like we thought they were gay, but they're not. Huge Gwen Stefani fan.
Okay, see?
And it's
Proof.
like they're like a imposter gay, where it's like they give gay, they give girly, but they're not.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And they're a huge Gwen Stefani fan.
I'm telling you. If you find gay people listening, or is anyone, sound off in the comments. Any of y'all Gwen gays? I've never met one. I think that Gwen is exclusively a straight icon.
Gwen Stefani is listening and in tears.
Probably. Plus, I don't think she'd ever license her music to the show, but I think she's got bangers. Anyways, I think the look is cool.
They've never done Hollaback Girl.
No. I don't think she licenses her music to the show.
That's
Or
crazy.
they've
If
never
she
asked.
says no, that'd be crazy. Because literally the options. Because like, Hollaback Girl, What You Waiting For, Wind It Up, Rich Girl, like you said, Don't Speak, Spider Webs. That's
She
crazy.
has bangers. They've not had one. Not one. They've had so many other girls. They got Shania Twain on that bitch.
And she's not even American. Maybe I'm also biased because she's an orange cunty countess like us.
Yeah.
But she's also a Republican, so fuck that.
Totally. Next up is Tessa Testicle. She has great energy. The look was frumpy.
I'm obsessed with them immediately critiquing it and saying they don't like it while they're still on the runway.
Yeah.
Like, it's very rare that happens, but she's like, I don't like that.
It's giving Pangina. Do you remember the girls would be right in front of her and she'd be like, I just think this looks awful, pointing right at them.
Because was it Diane who was like, oh, it's just like so unflattering.
Yes.
Black. Like, I was like, God, she's still there. Like, they're already shredding and they're just like, it's just swallowing her up. It's doing nothing for her body.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love when they do that, though. Please do it more. Like, they're going to see it.
Did you think it was as bad as they were saying?
I think that the hula hoop parts that she had in there, those were bending in odd ways. I don't like how matte the tights are. I wish that those had stoning on them. The breast cups are very low. And then why does she have opera length sheer gloves with this? That sheer fabric is not anywhere else. I think this could have been really cool and kind of like Met Gala if it was not in that bruised brown color. I think it needed to be bruised brown. That's my new drag name. I think it could have been maybe like a lilac would have been really sick. A lilac with a bunch of stonework on it, and then turn that upper length glove into like a shiny crushed velvet situation in maybe that color would have been nice.
Yeah.
And then change the shoe. It's a material choice for me.
It sort of seemed like a collection of black pieces that were assembled as needed, but they weren't like assembled like each one was held up to the next one, like to make sure they like necessarily match. You know what I mean?
Black pieces in your area. I think that it's really a problem that the colors are swallowing her, because it's a heavy color. You know, that's a problem.
I get that.
Lilac, people, lilac. We need lilac fabric, Bradley.
Literally, I was like, "Who is this?" Fashion emergency.
We need fashion tape. Next is Victoria Shakespeare's, looking like a remix costume of Marina Summers' OG entrance look. It's like she took that at a Versus the World and chopped it up to make this other bathing suit.
It's, you know that website where you can like put two Pokemon and it makes a new Pokemon for you? It's like if I put Marina Summers and Carmen Carrera into the Pokemon generator.
And not even Carmen Carrera, her makeover. This is what her makeover was wearing. That's the exact thing her makeover was wearing. I love that she's representing her heritage, but this is awful. This whole look is awful. Sorry.
Victoria Shakespeare's.
Britney Spears. Please. Next is Nikita Vegas. Little vocal stim from me. Barbie says her name and Diane rolls her R's for no reason. She's like, arr.
Like, I'm like, for what?
For why? It was so funny. I live. This strange woman says that she's an opulent Dalmatian, but bitch did not say why.
Are you an opulent Dalmatian like me? Well, she comes out in her little overcoat.
Yeah. What'd you think about that?
Medium level luxe.
Lux or London, or Lux as in expensive? Which one?
Like money.
Like money.
I was giving like medium lux.
Okay.
Like medium rare lux.
Like not quite fully baked.
And then she took it off into a short sleeve bodysuit.
Bodysuit. And no matchy tights. Those are like 3 shades darker than her arms. Look at this. She's like, her legs are terracotta.
Light meat, dark meat, for real. There's two kinds of meat in that turkey. Here's both of them.
Oh, do you like the look? It's chopped.
I love Nikita. This sleeve is giving those t-shirts where it's like, why is the sleeve so long? And you feel like you need to cuff it once or twice because there's like, why does the sleeve go all the way to my elbow? Like, it's kind of weird. It's such a weirdly long sleeve for the bodysuit. And yeah, I can't unsee the light meat, dark meat now.
Next page, we have Lele Cocoon. You know, like a Lele and a Cocoon.
Lele, who's also Cocoon.
You know, like a Cocoon, and she's a Lele, and she's coming down the runway, and she's got her cocoon. Whoosh, whoosh,
whoosh. I mean, kind of like a cocoon. Mm-hmm. It's kind of giving me moth.
Yeah. Oh, very cool.
You know, the dusty butterfly.
I love the moth so much. She says that she is inspired by a bad girl. Yeah, she said her inspiration was a bad girl, and she tried to use Y2K materials. I can see the material choice in there. Mm-hmm. I don't really love the pointy nipples, but beyond that, I think everything is really cool, and that makeup is sick.
It looks like a winning makeover. Or a winning sewing challenge look.
Yes. I love it.
Like, it looks like she had these materials, like, in a box or something, because they are very specific materials.
Yeah.
But the structure and silhouette of it are so impressive.
Mm-hmm. And that mug, I love that little spit curl that she created too.
This is what I mean by, like, was she Willow Pilling us? Because, like,
totally,
the dichotomy of her first look to this look is crazy.
It's night and day. I love it though. Next is Kelly Hilton, who says she was inspired by Beyonce in the last collection from Balmain.
Beyonce. She actually looks really good.
She does.
Body. Whenever I see this, like, beaded or, like, is it pearl or is it diamond?
I think it's pearls.
It makes me think of Darby Lynn Cartwright calling those stone tights pimple tights. Uh-huh. Like, this is like a pimple dress to me.
Totally. But she's fun. I like her personality a lot.
But she's so fun. Yeah, no, and I feel like she's very much like she knows who she is and what she's giving, and I love that about her.
Next, we have the only Naomi in the most mall drag I've ever seen.
Is your signature drag a mini dress?
It is. She needed some boots. I think this could have been really cute with boots. Like, give me some nasty old thigh highs that have been stoned to death.
Or it'd even be really cool if it was almost like a metallic gold to match the belt.
Ooh, yeah.
If it was like a statement, like gold she-3-PHO.
She-3-PHO? Mm-hmm.
It's very rich girl shopping for expensive things.
Very. The end.
She's so tall.
She's so tall. And last up is barbecue, and Diane says, "Sexy Godzilla." I'm so
literally jail, like, because everything about this gives Godzilla, from
Sexy
the color,
Godzilla,
from the red to the horns. Really cool. I think I mean, it is definitely best drag because this is super, like, high. Hello. Hi.
Bye.
I think it's like a nice, like, high concept, high budget, high moment fantasy. But she does what's great for her first episode in that it feels very, like, who are you? Where are you from? Mm-hmm. Like, what's it giving? And there is, like, a connection there.
Mm-hmm. Something that I found really special from her conversation in the workroom prior to this runway, as well as on this one, I love her thesis on drag, that she is doing drag essentially for a younger version of herself that needed to see her on TV, that needed to see her in drag to know that it was going to be okay. And so even though she's not necessarily marketing herself as kid-friendly, she is making herself available to all audiences so that in case there's that little queer kid who sees her on TV, they're like, that person's like me. I am going to be okay. I think that's
another
gay person I've never seen before. That's really cool. Because she mentioned specifically that when she was a kid, she needed a barbecue on her TV.
Yeah.
And she didn't have that, as most of us didn't. The kids are very lucky nowadays that there are so many gay people on TV, but, like, we had RuPaul maybe at the most showing up on Sister Sister. So like I love her thesis of this. I loved her standing in the light and just like soaking up the energy of being on that stage. And it's unfortunate again that she went home so early because she's so sweet.
Yeah, she had so much promise.
She really did. And after the safe queens are announced, Nikita says in confessionals that she should be safe because there are definitely queens who didn't look as good as her, didn't walk as well, and don't have personality.
Name them. Name them.
I want to say, out of context, this photo right here in Untucked of all the girls trying to comfort Nikita because she was crashing out about being in the bottom.
Poor Nikita.
It looks like you grew up in the church as I did. Do you know they would be like, let's lay hands on this person and pray over them.
Can I lay hands on you?
Can I lay hands on you and pray over you? That's what it looks like. It looks like they're doing a prayer circle.
She really looks like she's getting prayed for right now.
It's so funny. But like she was really going through it about being in the bottom and being called out for her look, which like I get it. She seems like someone who takes a lot of pride in her drag.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's messing with her mentals already. She's like, oop, I'm on a roller coaster and I wasn't ready. Pandora's called as the winner of the first challenge, which I totally think that either Lele could have won. I think that Men Orchid could have won. But I would have never put Pandora over the two of them. Not for challenge 1. When it's just a runway look. Because like her look is cool. It says a lot about who she is, but also so do theirs, and they're more impressive to me.
Well, because it's like almost like they were weighing in the mini, but it's like, well, she separately won that. Mm-hmm. You know?
You gave her money. It's already tied off.
T.
And they call the bottom two as Tessa and Victoria.
Do you agree?
I think I do. I think so. I mean, Shakespeare's, yes. I can't think of anyone else I would have put down there, honestly.
I mean, fair.
I don't know. I don't know if I could justify putting Nikita down there. I don't love the look, but I think at least the materials are fine, where I feel like Tessa's got a lot of material problems.
I mean, I do get the points you made about Tessa, and I am kind of a Nikita apologist.
That's so fair. The first lip sync, I think, is the only German song, probably until the finale, from what it looked like. It's called Lieben wir, and this was a battle of the nipples coming out of the costume. Nipples
Free
here, nipples
the
there.
nipple.
Nipples everywhere. Sorry.
It was frantic.
Yeah.
It was passionate. It was vaguely sexual.
Mm-hmm. I knew that Victoria would do it. I didn't think that Tessa would be able to throw it down like that.
She threw it down. They straight to the floor. Break that coochie.
You ever got so litty you split your kitty?
Tessa's definitely a girly who looks like she's gotten so litty she's splitting her kitty. She's so large. No, that's hateful. She's so long.
Large?
She's so long-legged, long-limbed, long arms, long legs, that like if she does a split or falls to the ground or anything, I'm like, oh no, that's such a big fall.
It's going to be an earthquake.
Compared to like if it's like little Kenya Michaels doing a split or something, it's like hardly anything.
There's a lot less distance that they've got to fall.
Yeah,
totally.
Just bounce right back up.
Totally. I think that this was probably the most valid bottom two of any premiere that I've ever seen. There's a lot of times where in premiere episodes I'm like, this person probably could have been low. I just don't think anybody else was qualified for that.
So do you think it was valid that no one went home?
Yes, only because here's my thing. A late game double save is a producer ploy to save someone they like. They hold on to it for when they need it. Like what they did with Organza.
Ooh.
Like they did to not put Christian in the bottom during the denim challenge. They save these for when they need them. And when it protects their high placer, their one that they're favoring.
High placer.
High placer. And so I think using it at the beginning, it removes any shadow of a doubt that they're going to hold on to that double save for when they need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
That's my thought. I mean, they're gonna favor whoever they favor, no matter what. Either that person will not end up lip syncing if they don't have a double save in the barrel, or they'll call them as the winner and edit the lip sync like they won, unless they flub it like Valentina.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that it was valid that no one went home. I think, especially with the story that's being set up of all these queens, like sharing who they are and why they're here, I think it's important that they get a little more time to share who they are. Plus, there wasn't really a maxi. It's just a runway.
Just all right. Give us your best.
Yeah, like
Nice to meet you all. Wow.
Nothing. Be wow. And we moved to episode 2. This is the last one we're talking about today. It's called Fetish, where Pandora comes in and it's her birthday. They sing a little birthday song to her, and Nikita's immediately like, we sang it 3 times. Enough already.
She's sick of it. She's probably like, we did it this morning. We did it on the bus. We did it before we got here. We did it before we started filming. Like,
I'm done. No more birthdays. I can't get it up for
I'm
it
sick
here
of this
anymore.
bitch.
Her up, down, pole body. And this is where the conversation of, well, do you think you have an advantage if it's acting because you faked all your orgasms? Like, crazy behavior.
What a crazy thing to say on the second day.
They push the queens to do something that Drag Race has never done before. They make them get in drag in 3 minutes. 3.
For what? Like, literally, like, what evil intentions? 3 minutes? What are you going to do in 3 minutes? I'm going to think about what I'm going to do in 3 minutes.
I love that Kelly put on a lip, put on that wig, and called it a day.
Because that's what you needed to be daytime, honey. Honey. She was ready to go thrifting in season 3.
Ooh, I mean, she looked great. You would think that it was Jada Pinkett Smith.
You just got to embrace the natural womanity to let her come through. You don't have to pile on the cosmetics when you just need to channel the woman within.
Oh, I'm dying right now. They have to do this weird little workout segment that they're barely prompted about. And I don't know how you felt about this, but I was getting nervous for that machine. The girls were blamming on it. They were going upside down.
Also, just like, girl, you can get like a bad little like skid burn or whatever on your leg from like your bare leg like falling on that thing and like going against it. Like, that shit can fuck you up.
It could pull a string or something and go ripping your costume off. Could fuck up your ankle. Diva.
I also, who is it that went out first and they're like, I don't think she understands what she's supposed to do. Was it Tessa?
Tessa. She just whipped her hair. She was like,
she was just kind of like earnest, vaguely sexual, like on a treadmill. But as it went on, it was like a building like, oh, we need to do a routine. Yeah. We need to vamp. Ivana
Vamp. Well, they were given no instructions. So like, I don't blame them for not really getting it. Who was it? It was Meta Moore Kid, right? Who was like, when you run out of ideas, talk about fisting.
Queen.
I thought that was fierce. And then I think it was Lorelai was sanding her butt on it. She like had that lumpy butt padding. And Barbie goes, now I want to say I love my girls, but no.
Nor.
She was not happy. I thought it was thoroughly amusing. And they call Yvonne as the winner. Then they bring them all to the piñata room. That's what I call it. You know that area they strung them up and made them do piñatas for week 1 of Mexico?
Oh my God.
It was the piñata room because I could see the stairs that the girls were loaded at.
Forever immortalizes the piñata room. Mm-hmm. There's the gold bar, the illusions lounge, and the piñata room.
And they show all these materials and are told they have to make a fetish look. And they've got 3 minutes to grab materials. And Pandora says that she's a very passionate sadist. Only if people like it. She'll hit people if they like it. You know that she's smashing people left and right. And
stepping on balls.
Stepping on them, kicking them in the nuts. And they're like, yes. And she's like, yes, good.
She's like, yes, you love it, don't you?
I love that. She was so sick. I loved it. Her like little smirk. There were some beautiful conversations in the workroom. We got to see Naomi talking about AIDS in general. Not that she has it, but just she wears the AIDS ribbon, and she was getting really emotional talking about the queer people that have come before who died so that she can have rights.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful to me to see Barbie just hug her, like
Yeah.
full hand on the back of the head, like caressing her, like I got you.
Very emotional. Yeah.
Barbie's a great host.
It took RuPaul 11 seasons to do that.
You're my baby now. I'm your mama. Only to hate her 3 episodes later.
All right, get out of here.
All right, you little punk. It was beautiful. Right, I love it. Scram. Get off my lawn. And we really don't see hosts hugging ever.
Yeah.
Ever. So this was beautiful. And then Mena Morkid talks about a traumatic experience when she was younger. And that's why she doesn't like sexuality now. And that prompts Pandora to open up about some things. We're only on episode 2, and I'm like getting weepy about these queens.
No, for real. So candid, so real.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, so early on where, I mean, it must even be hard to do it to the room where it's like you just met these people. So super brave of all of them to share what they shared.
Yeah.
And yeah, handled really well, and then also edited and delivered really well. So I think it came across good in the episode too.
Mm-hmm. It was all very sensitive.
Yeah.
Which I like. So we're going to talk about the runway since they, really just kind of breeze to it. They spend a lot of time on the runway, which I like.
Yeah, I don't mind that, especially when it's this kind of episode. Like, really marinate on it.
I don't need to see them struggling too much. The only girl who didn't know how to sew that was shown was Nikita. But everybody else seemed like they were fine.
She looks like the kind of girl who doesn't sew, respectfully, and that's okay. And that's okay.
When she said that her outfit was the first dress she's ever made, I believed her.
I loved that for her.
So, okay, I want to share my 2 cents, and then feel free to share your opinion if you want to. So the prompt is fetish, right?
Yes.
The definition, not even my definition, the definition of fetish, and a lot of people get confused in comparison to kink. A fetish is something that you need to get you going or to get you off. Like you need to be punched or choked or pissed on or something. Like you need to have these things done to you to get even going. Where a kink is something that is like an accoutrement, like a little spit, a little like daddy dom play, whatever. Like it's an extra thing, but you don't need to do it. Like if you do vanilla, you're fine. But like if you're a piss fetishist, you literally can't get going until you get pissed on. So like, I feel like a lot of the queens either missed the mark on fetish or they just went kinky. And so I was sort of like looking at these with a little finer of a lens because I'm someone who is so like immersed in the sex positive world.
Yeah.
That I was looking at some of these like, that's not fetish. That's just kinky. That's just horny.
Well, that was the thing, is like a lot of it was just like horny vibes. Because I was also like, even if it was like, I could forgive it in kinkiness, even if it's a little more of like clear, like, what's your kink?
Yeah.
Because like, I feel like some of them got like how Naomi's was like asphyxiation, or like there's sort of like there are certain ones where I could see, okay, there's a very specific I mean, like Kelly's was supposed to be like touch me, but like that was crazy. That we'll get to that. But it's like I would have liked just like what's your fetish or what's your kink, if there's a very specific, like I can look at this and see what the fetish is, you know?
Think Death Becomes Her.
Yes.
Kind of. What would your drag character be into?
Yes. What's your queen's kink? What's your kink?
The what's your sign, but it's what's your kink.
What's your kink?
See, but that's risky because then someone could come out with holding poo. And then we don't. That might
play with
poo. Don't play with poo. Do play with the do. Yeah, I'm gonna touch that poo. So first up is Pandora Knox. She is trying to sell the illusion of a sex doll, and she's got those huge boobies that she put on. I thought the performance was really fun, and I liked her rubber dollness. Miss Fame, rubber doll.
Rubber doll.
But I must ask, so you remove the breastplate from this, and I mean, you'd have her human boobs underneath it, but remove the breastplate because that's the majority of the look. What do you have? Some clear pieces. It's a diaper and a half skirt. Not even a half skirt. I guess it's a half skirt. And that's it. Like, there's some clear pieces. Like, what is the look?
Yeah, I think it was hard because it was clear. It was hard to really tell what the silhouette of what she actually was wearing was, compared to even like when I think of something clear I saw recently that was a little more effective, Mikey Meeks.
Oh,
She had the clear like workwear, like suit, two-piece suit over the lingerie, whereas like that had some like paneling and like construction elements that made it a little more clear of what I was seeing. Whereas like this could have used either like it could have been, if it was going to be so skimpy, it could have been like strappier. I think so. I could have maybe like been able to tell more of the silhouette. Just because I get what you mean is like I see like what basically looks like a hot pant with like I see the seam down the middle of that, and then I see the coat, but because it is clear, it's hard to tell what the individual pieces are and what they're giving. Versus even if they had been assembled or styled a little different, we might be able to tell what the individual parts are more.
I agree. So I don't know. I don't think this was the high look. I thought this was going to be low. I was gooped that it was high. Gooped.
I was a little surprised. I don't know if I saw it for her.
It didn't either. You know what I will say? I'm obsessed with the fact that she is a woman and she pads.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like she's like, well, I already have body, but I want to get more body.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Next is Naomi, who's doing a breath control fetish, which this is very fetishy to me.
Yes.
That is very much in that line. I don't know. I liked this. She redid this one in UK versus the World and said this was one of her worst looks. And I'm like, I don't know about all that. This is great.
I mean, like, her looks are all quite similar.
It is true.
And I feel like this could have at least, like, because I get what she's doing, but maybe, like, what she was doing under it could have been more interesting to sell what she was doing, if that makes sense.
Than just a black mini.
Yeah. Mini and a main. Like, I do think that if she had had more interesting, like, pieces, like, either separates or, like, just, like, a more, like, detail-oriented dress under it, that could have been a little more interesting. But again, like you were saying, I like that it was a clear like, oh, well, I can tell what the fetish is. Like,
yeah,
there's no questioning that.
Totally. Next up is Victoria Shakespeare's. Barbie says, your tits are very pointed right now.
This is very like any girl who gets like lust or like, you know, like it's very that, like it was a 7 Deadly Sins runway and this was the lust package.
Totally. What did you think about it?
I don't like it.
I don't either. She's going for a dominatrix vibe, but I think the look got confused. There's a party mask on the head, a fall wig, a corset over panties, a wonky bra, a bunch of chains, purple lining, and then a panel on the back. Like, it's not even a full skirt. It's just a panel.
But I'm also like, what is dominatrix vibe except dressing sexy and then carrying a whip? You know?
And then beating up the floor.
Yeah, and then being aggressive.
That was funny where she's like, whack, 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 whack.
Pissed off. Fucking up that floor.
You better smack the shit out of that floor, Diva. You better smack it. It's awful. It's really bad.
Yeah, yeah, it's a miss.
It is, Chop. Barbecue is next.
Is your fetish being a superhero?
What
like
the hell?
me? But then also, like, in this picture, when she's holding it up, it looks almost like a dildo cross.
That's what Diane said. She said, penis scepter. Word of the day, penis scepter.
Kill these bitches with my bloody dildo, yes.
You're so obsessed with that line, and I live. It's so good. I loved her going, hi-ya! Like Miss Piggy.
She was sending me, and from the presentation of the look to the look itself, because I'm like, literally, like, your fetish is like saving the world. Like, what? Like, what is
She
happening?
can't get off until she saves someone.
She was giving like non-burnable garbage, like metallic superhero woman.
Non-burnable garbage. Please welcome to the stage. Non-burnable garbage. I don't get why she was a superhero. I think she misunderstood the assignment.
That's her fetish.
Being a superhero?
She can't nut unless she's saving the world.
We only got 4 minutes to save the world. Next is Lorelei Rivers, who wanted to represent anonymity of sex with the masks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that she did masks again. It's definitely in her branding. And when she came around the corner, Barbie did this, sort of like this vibe of, I thought maybe we shouldn't have done this challenge. Like I saw the first couple looks and thought, oh, maybe this was a mistake. And then you came out and I thought, oh no, the girls got it.
Yeah.
It was like a very exhausted, okay, finally.
She was like, thank God.
At least one of you got it. This is really pretty.
I thought it was a very intelligent approach.
Yeah.
It feels very much like almost like an app, like logo.
Totally.
Like the mask of it all. Like
totally.
I totally get the anonymity and like the. Nope. Fight it. Fight it.
Do it.
No, I was gonna say people hating undercover. People hating
undercover.
But yeah, very low key, anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's cool. She just kind of took a concept and then applied it to a well-made dress.
Yeah. I think from this, I totally see BDSM. I see the anonymity. It comes across a little more kinky to me than fetishy, but in this case, I will forgive it. I think I can only hold on to this idea for so long. It has to be a little more on the brief because, like, how do you represent kink or how do you represent fetish properly in a gown?
I think she also does kind of get bonus points for being like the only, like, one of the only, like, safe for television like finished products. Like yeah. I think everyone was very on the nose, like this is a sex runway, where I think hers was a little more tasteful of like, well, you could take the mask pieces off and repurpose this
totally,
like, which I mean maybe that could be a bad thing, but like I think that it was nice that it felt like it had merit outside of just like a sex runway.
Totally. I think it was interesting too. I didn't bring this up, but Barbie pitches this as a construction challenge, not as a design or sewing. Construction. What are you going to construct?
And this was the most constructed look, which I mean,
yes.
And to that point, maybe I can see why they had Pandora in the top, because clear materials assembled together well, like that is impressive.
Sure.
But yeah, Lorelei's was definitely the most like impressive construction.
I would agree with that. Next is Kelly Hilton, looking a little bit like Slutty Velma.
Slutty
kind of.
Velma being felt up by Candy's alien Judy.
Very that. She says that sometimes being touched is more intimate than sex. I laughed so hard. I'm like, but that's not a fetish. That's not even a kink. Yes, famous kink, being touched.
That, why does that almost sound like a weird perfume ad? Like, it's like black and white and it's someone like naked in a bed and she's like, sometimes just being touched is almost more intimate. And it's like, touch, a new fragrance.
I'm gonna die. That's so funny. A couple of weeks ago, I had someone message me on one of the apps, and they were like, "Yeah, I consider myself a kinky person." And I was like, "What are you into?" And they said, "Oh, I really like being cuddled."
I hate it here. Like, you either get that or you get like Brendan's scary movie, like, "Yeah, and I'm gonna shit on these walls."
It was very oh yeah, I like to curse. What's your favorite word? Probably fuck. Like, it was so, that's not anywhere near what the prompt was, but thank you.
Are you a kinky little cuddling bitch like me?
Sometimes when I'm cuddling, I like you to put your hand on my leg. Like, oh my God, you're a maniac.
Or like, yeah, I'm kinky. Like, I like tattoos. Like what?
Oh, it's so funny. I think the look is actually really cute. It is not the prompt at all, but I kind of like it.
Wait, who are we talking about again?
Kelly.
Oh,
Kelly
yeah.
Hilton.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you like
hands.
the hands all over me?
I like I like the black dress underneath it, and she made this in like 3 hours because
The
she had to
black
scrap.
dress itself is cute. She looks like a DVD character.
She looks like a Yoonjin cosmetic. This is 100% something that Yoonjin would wear.
Completely.
She would wear those boots with that mini LBD.
I just can't with the like stereotypical alien green hands.
Yeah, I don't get what they have to do with it.
Why are the Martians feeling her up?
Why are they there at all? It's a funny look, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I can't explain it. I think it's because I like Kelly. I think she's fun.
Well, I love me some Kelly too, but she's a little crazy for this.
She is insane
I
for
almost
this.
would have just like, I think it would have been better, especially against the black, if she had just gotten like stockings in different colors, because then it would have been like different like flesh tones. But then like if it looked like all different people like with their arms all over her, but then it was like fleshy colors. But then she was like, hey, anyone who's got extra stockings or whatever, like, give them to me. I need to fill these up and make them look like arms. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would have been better than the Martian green.
The Martian hands. I
Yeah.
mean, she should have just had a bunch of feet dangling off of her and done the Nina West foot toe sucker thing.
Toe sucking.
And just, like, lifted up each one of those stockings and went, like...
Incredible.
I'm so sorry.
They just have like a banquet table of them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, like Art
Electra.
I was gonna say like Art Simone's talent show where she put her fist in her mouth.
Yes.
But she just has like a banquet table of feet and she's just putting the whole foot in her mouth.
Also that. I was thinking Electra when she came out with that table of the feet, the shoes that were dangling. Do you remember?
Oh yes. I was
That.
thinking Electra fans, sorry. What the fuck?
Stop. So funny. And then next up we have Nikita Vegas.
Silicone, saline, poison, inject me, baby, I'm a free bit. The censored version. It's definitely giving sewing challenge realness. What piece would you say is the most sewing challenge? I'm having a hard time deciding if it's the blurred tulle over the boobs, or
That's not it. That's something they put
is
on the
that
wiki.
not? I thought it was Elisa Summers tulle over the boobs.
Oh, it's not Muppet Titty. She had her full breastplate out.
That's
in the
even more
actual runway
fabulous.
walk.
Okay, so then I'm gonna have to say it's that weird ruche like jacket thing.
It doesn't have a closure on it.
No closure, no like sense of it actually wrapping around the body.
No front panel.
It's literally just like something for you to put your arms through.
It's jacket tee. I think the most sewing challenge thing to me is the skirt because it comes up to a point right here on the hip. Like she did not consider how it was gonna close. And so it just puckers here.
It's also I'm so girl, I would love to see that skirt without that belt. Because it's also giving me in the times that I was in school and I sewed a skirt, I was like, I'm gonna give fuck all about this waistband because I'm gonna put a belt over it. Like, and I would sew like a chunky like waistband belt like that red strip that she has covering it. And I was like, same thing when I was installing the zipper. I was like, if the zipper starts getting weird, all of the like extra or like where it doesn't align, I'm going to put into the top because that is what gets tucked in and covered by the belt.
Yeah.
It's like, it's giving that. It's giving, well, I just have this red strip that I'm just going to put over the top of the skirt and the bottom of the other part, and they don't have to know what's going on.
They don't have to see any of that chaos.
Yeah, what lurks beneath.
Speaking of, she really does not know how to color match her tights, does she? These are worse. Why are these darker than her last ones?
The meat's getting darker.
She went tanning.
The oven temperature is increasing.
Next, we have Layla Cocoon. What happened? She said that she wanted to be cute and show that fetish doesn't have to be dark, which, like, yes, Diva love that, but also, can it look good?
Am I hateful that, like, I hate looks like this?
No, because I do too.
I hate like cutesy, sexy looks.
I do too. There's something that I don't. How do I say this? There's something juvenile to me that I don't like about turning a sexy look cutesy. It reminds me of V for Vendetta. Have you seen that?
Vaguely.
Where Evie's character goes to seduce the priest and has to dress in like the baby doll dress.
Yes.
Because that's what he's into. It makes me think of that, and it makes me creeped out, and I don't like it. I don't like adults being cutesy with sex. It's gross to me.
You know what? I get that.
Even if that's not the intention, it's gross to me.
Yeah, and this is like a little like, I don't know. It's like weird like pink mime clown
Aunt Spiker on the head.
No. It's burlesque Aunt Spiker. Baby burlesque Aunt Spiker.
Well, and also like, okay, I complained about this with Pandora. This is not a top. If you remove that, what is the look? It's not even a full skirt.
And also just because of how strong their last look was for
Yeah.
last week, I just feel like this is really not it.
It's really not. Next is Yvonne Knight's stand. She is also a rubber doll. I think maybe
Rubber doll.
this may be the closest to the actual brief, but the construction's funny to me.
The construction. The titties.
The vagina that's visible.
The heart vagina. It looks like the Grinch heart when they like, you know, when they do the X-ray and it
Yeah.
shows his heart grew 3 sizes.
Uh-huh.
Like it looks like the fully grown heart on the Puswacha.
Completely.
And then the titties look like the popcorn that you do on the stove, Jiffy Pop.
Oh my God, yeah.
The ones you shake. Yeah, it looks like Jiffy Pop. Jiffy Pop titties and a Grinch heart puss.
Do you have Grinch heart puss and Jiffy Pop titties
Is
like
that-
me?
Episode floating that as the episode title, Grinch heart puss. Grinch heart puss, Jiffy Pop titties.
Speaking of Jiffy Pop, I had no idea that Drew Barrymore died so early in the Scream movie.
Wait, really?
I watched it very recently. I watched it this last Halloween. I watched it for the very first time. I'd never seen Scream before. I assumed because she's at the front and center of the poster, I thought she'd make it to the end. She was like, final girl. Didn't know she died in the first 10 minutes.
Isn't that the gag?
It is.
But I feel like that is also like a hilarious subversion and like what a way to like, because you know no one's expecting her to die in that first scene because she's in all the advertising. But then I think it is a great way to then lead into almost the first one's especially ensemble almost from a lot of people who are like, you know, they're making their way downtown, but like Drew Barrymore was definitely like one of the biggest pulls.
And then that girlie from Friends.
Courtney Cox. Yes. So I think it was smart because you're thinking Drew Barrymore is going to be the center of it, but then it leads way into this other group of teenagers. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Gives this idea that no one's safe.
Love that.
It's cool. Anyways, next up is Tessa Testicle. What do you think about her Amanda Lepore tribute?
I mean, she ate that.
She did.
The only thing is the boobs bothered me so much.
Oh, how you can't see any boobie line?
Well, she sewed it to fit huge boobs.
Uh-huh.
And then just flat titty. Didn't fill them in, didn't wear a breastplate. But they're like cupping out because she sewed the princess line so that it would hold a voluptuous, huge, like tittylicious moment. But she had no tittylicious moment.
She had none.
But I loved everything else about it. I loved the color. I loved just like the whole presentation of it. Fetish?
Fetish, it is not.
Because even kink is a little of a stretch.
Yeah, I don't see Amanda as a kinky person. I see her as a sex icon. But...
That's the thing is it's like it's sex because Amanda is sex. But I'm like, is the fetish like Amanda Lepore herself? Is the fetish plastic surgery? But then like she's doing like an Amanda Lepore like tribute, but then like the makeup itself isn't leaning into like the cosmetics of it all.
Yeah.
Which I would assume is part of the fetish or kink. So then is the fetish like the rubber, the dress, like I don't know.
I have so many questions.
But it's so pretty.
It is. It's a really, especially after last week where she had issues with that. It is cool to see her refine her aesthetic more.
Yeah.
Last up is a Metamor kid who was trying to give a leather daddy meets free whore from Vienna at Prater with hooker heels. I love that inspiration.
With hooker heel. Hanabeshi with hooker heels.
Leather daddy with hooker heels.
I liked it.
I do too.
I think it could have been grander to maybe pull focus more, just because it's such dark colors and like kind of a almost like streetwear kind of interpretational to me. It is a little like low key. I love that hair. I think it's so weird.
It's very weird, but I like it.
She rocks gray hair too. But I think the look is cool. She looks like a video game character or something. I don't know, like an RPG character.
I would have loved more straps.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Have you ever seen those harnesses? They're the really hot ones where they're like, it's the thin harness line for the shoulder straps, and then it'll be like one strap here, one strap here, one more strap right underneath that, and then it like goes down into the underwear straps too. Have you ever seen those? It could have been like that, and that would have been hot.
I think there's something kind of like sexy and like cool about like a super strappy like kind of bondagey moment. It shows like effort and like hard to like the unattainableness of it all, of like look at how much like effort this is. Like, I don't know. I do like that. Like, yeah, like the very intricate strappiness of it all to kind of elevate the look a bit.
Or like Naomi's adrenaline lip sync look. Something like that in black would have been hot. That would have been really hot. And they do their critiques. I think Barbie was very floored by how good everyone looked. She seemed like, damn, we have to eliminate someone and this is tough.
Yeah.
Lorelei Rivers is called as the winner, which I think I agree with. She looked great. And it was very regal for what the challenge called for.
Yeah, very strong. I think that I think the two most impressive sewn pieces of the night were hers and Tessa's. But I think that she did a better job at connecting it to the theme.
Totally.
And like just like kind of giving a clear connection of like what the night was, with also just like a sewn look that also they loved how much it connected to her branding as well.
Yeah.
They were like really eating that up.
Which, to be fair, it was great branding.
Branding, ding, ding.
The bottom two are Barbecue and Victoria, and they have to lip sync to the song Break My Heart by Dua Lipa. This felt bad to watch.
Dula Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah, this was a rough one. Barbie seemed to have a faint grasp on the lyrics.
Faint is a good version of what that word is.
And then Victoria squeezed her little jelly heart and bled all over the place.
What do you think about that?
Messy, hated it. Did not. I mean, I guess Break My Heart, sure. Juice that heart. But it was a lot. And then Barbie was a lot. She started rolling.
That roll was like, it was the same manic level as when, who was it, Queen Kong did that in mid-air roll.
Oh my God.
It was the same
mid-air barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Can I share my thought about this really quick? It would be fast. I think lip syncing, yes, the lip syncing is important, but also if it's not in your native language, like they love to do in the international seasons, it is more important to me that you perform. One of my favorite international lip syncs, purely because the performance is so good, is Nane Sphera and My Enemy Spicy Sunshine to Call Me Mother. Neither one of them really know the words because they speak Thai, and that's like a complicated Ru song.
Yeah.
But they just like, they move their mouths, whatever lyrics they think it is, and they just perform. They hit these cool beats. They like clack fans on the beats. They're doing nogging. They're doing death drops. Like they're performing their hearts out. I feel like what happened here with Barbie is she got so wrapped up in the fact she didn't know the English that she just stood there. And she was like blindly staring at the lights like, Yeah,
and there was like an intensity in her performance that like I feel like came from like pressure, which was like unfortunate, but it did not come together.
Not at all. And she didn't bother performing. Where that is at least what Victoria did. Even if I don't like it, she performed, even if she didn't know a lot of those words.
Yeah.
They haven't done this song anywhere else, right? This isn't a relicense, or am I misremembering? I don't think they've done Break My Heart.
Wait, isn't this the one that Simone did with
Maybe.
I think this is the one that Simone did. Simone and oh, what was her name?
Oh, for the lip sync Lollapalooza at the beginning?
No, after they did Congratulations.
Oh, with Elliot. No.
What is the name of that woman? She now does ballroom for Face.
Olivia?
Simone and Olivia. Wasn't that their lip sync?
Oh my God.
When Simone
you're
was
right.
dressed as the boxer?
You're so right. They did do Break My Heart. I'm going to fact check. Break My Heart. Not Harry.
Break My Harry Styles.
Simone, Break My Heart. It was with Olivia. They did do this song.
So this was the second time, I think, but
Yeah.
that was 20,000 years ago. That was different times. That was before we were underwater. That was back when we were still in space. But we've come back to Earth, but we had to go straight underwater to the below sea bunker.
Okay, so this starts out, and again, I thought that that Holland was bad because they do Break My Heart, Holding Out for a Hero, which has been done multiple times now.
Girl,
About
yeah.
Damn Time, which Monet did with, was that Juju?
That was, yes, yeah, wait, no, Monet and Juju did, they did Juice. About Damn Time was Georges and Lala Ree.
That's who it was. And then they do what seems to be a German song. So that one misses. They do Flowers, which is done in a year, in 16.
The Flowers one is wild.
They do Nobody's Supposed to Be Here, which they did in Canada's Drag Race. I want to say that was Kimora Amor, wasn't it?
Nobody's Supposed to Be Here?
No, that was Jada Shada. That was Jada Shada, and I don't remember who she had sent home.
But I also know that as Ben de la Creme's lip sync.
Right. They do Chandelier, which I don't remember if they've done anywhere else. And then Heart to Break, which was Heidi. And was that Nikki?
Wow, yeah, crazy.
Is that who that was? And then I think that's it. So like they have a bunch of lip sync repeats in this one. They have a bunch of lip sync repeats.
It's one of those ones where it's like maybe they just got that already cleared.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said unlocked, like it's a video game. They already got that song unlocked, so they're like, we might as well use it.
And Barbie becomes the Porkchop of Germany, which is really sad. She leaves the stage without saying a word, marches to her little workstation, and like cries. Just cries while writing her message. It felt bad.
It's sad because like I didn't see it for her and she didn't see it for herself. And she's almost like, it almost seems like she's like in shock or like in disbelief because you like don't see it in her face. And then like when she's being interviewed, she's like, it feels like a bad dream. Mm-hmm. It's like so sad.
Yeah, isn't it?
That is like so devastating. And she hasn't had like a chance to like redeem herself still. So it's like,
yeah,
it is quite sad.
It's upsetting. It hurts me. And I think she's a sweet soul. She's got a cool future in front of her. I hope that we get to see her again in some capacity, but based on this lip sync, I can't tell what her English comprehension is.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, she would commit. I know that. She's a girl who will commit to the bit. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I think she's ready for another moment in the sun, wherever that may be.
Mm-hmm. Drag Race Bolivia versus the world. She's going to be there.
They're not ready.
So watching this again, what are you thinking?
Germany is different.
I was waiting. I was like, it's gonna happen at some point tonight. Like, I could see you wanting to do it like 4 times, and I was like waiting. I was bracing myself.
Listen, it was worth the wait. Germany is different. You heard it here first. I really love this season. It's crazy to me that we haven't had another season of it.
Right.
Because I think it's such a fun season. I'm gonna just say, going off this first episode, well, first podcast episode, first 2 episodes of the show, my faves, Lele Cocoon,
Yes.
Yvonne Nightstand, Metamorkid, and I'm a Nikita apologist. Listen.
Period.
But also, you did mention Kelly.
I
Hilton,
love Kelly.
and I think Kelly is one of the ones that you would actually want to meet, like, outside. Like, Kelly is the one that if I still went to DragCon, if I was like, oh my god, Kelly Hilton has a booth, I want to go meet her,
I would too.
I bet she would be the best person to meet.
Yeah. That's how I would organize my thoughts here. If it was, I'm going to DragCon and I'm going to see only 3 girls from Drag Race Germany.
Yeah.
Who is it going to be?
Whose booths?
It's going to be Kelly. It's going to be Naomi, because I'm still obsessed with her. I think she's brilliant. And then Metamorkid.
Period.
It's going to be those 3. Yeah, obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. Okay, next week we're going to do 3 more episodes, theoretically. Unless, you know what? If I start those first 2 and I'm like, these are bangers, I have a lot to say, we're going to slim it down.
Or maybe we'll pull up Brazil and we'll talk about the rest of the season. And it's going to be another 2-episode season. Yeah.
We talk about 10 episodes in one run.
We're like, I know we did the first 2, but we decided, there's just so many seasons ahead that we're so excited to talk about that we just got to do the rest right now.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? We're in 2023 still.
God, that's so crazy.
Isn't it? Nuts. I think next is UK 5.
I almost feel like the last year was slower than some of these years we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely not as much craziness nowadays, it feels like. Because even across, like, all franchises, I think there's only been one Drag Race at a time going on right now recently.
In the last year, yeah.
Whereas before, it was, like, one of the, like, English speaking seasons concurrently with, like, an international season, or like maybe a UK season, and then like another like internet, like, there was always so many at once. But it really does feel like we're getting to a better pace in present time.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to kind of come back to, like, we're still in the Drag Race boom. We're in the era of the Drag Race boom where it is starting to slow down.
Yeah.
The people are starting to, like, not respond to it as positively. And they're like, okay, we need to, like, tighten up how we're, like, presenting things.
I think that's smart that they slowed down. I think they were doing too much. And I think everything happening was just so much Drag Race, and it was overinflating the market globally.
Well, because it was crazy, because I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it was Philippines 2. While we were watching Philippines 2, we were getting trailers for Brazil and Germany.
Yes.
And I thought that was crazy. That, like, all 3 of those seasons are still in the same year. And it's like, those are, like, they really need to start. Like, would Germany have had a second season already if it hadn't come right after Brazil and Philippines and Mexico?
Yeah.
And, like, just been on, like, a wave of a bunch of seasons where it's like, if it had because that was part of what I think was so successful about UK in the beginning, was that it was, like, a different flavor of Drag Race.
Yeah.
Coming in a time when US Drag Race was not available.
Totally.
And it was like, okay, it's off season, but here's UK Drag Race. Same idea, but totally different vibe because it's the UK.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is what all of them offer. But I feel like UK thrived at first because interest was there. But it's hard to get people interested in Germany or Sweden or, whatever season, when there's also 2 other seasons currently airing that are also more accessible to some people, because some people don't want to deal with subtitles. And I mean, I don't really agree with the AI dubbing, but this was before the AI dubs. If people did want to at least have the dubbed version, like, I get that that's more accessible. So I don't know.
And I think too, like, to your point, when mainline Drag Race is going or a Rue judge season is going,
Yeah.
people, I think, internationally are going to tune into those first before their home country.
Yeah.
Their home country one will take a backseat because they're more interested in the mainline one. That's what made them love Drag Race.
Yeah.
Even like when the guest judges come onto these shows, they're like, I love Drag Race so much.
Yeah.
It's like, you love Rue's Drag Race. You are
Yeah.
now in the pilot season. There was, I think Gretchen was talking about that in Brazil, was like, I love this show. It's like, yes.
Well, it's sort of like, I guess, like Top Model.
Totally.
There's America's Next Top Model, but there's also a shit ton of spin-off top models. But it's like, well, most of us only watch Tyra's.
Exactly. Okay, we will finish. We'll not finish. See, you got me thinking we're going to do 10.
The Brazil effect.
We're going to talk more about Drag Race Germany next week. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can. And that is all you can do. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Luffy.
I love her.